Good morning. I am Shilpa Rumjeet and I work as a researcher at the Centre for Bioprocess Engineering Research based at the University of Cape Town. Today I will share with you the work we are currently doing on the potential of fibre crops to jointly remediate degraded mineland and develop a multi-product value chain. Since the 1980s, with the advent of new mining regulations, protests from environmentalists and the collapse of the apartheid system, there are nearly 6,000 abandoned mines in South Africa. This has resulted in over 300,000 job losses and a significant loss of biodiversity. There's a constant need to find new, innovative ways to develop a resilient post-mining economy to support surrounding communities and to remediate the land. This brings us to the Resilient Futures Community of Practice project, which seeks to drive post-mining development using fibrous plants. To do so, 4 research centres were awarded funding to investigate the 4 main aspects of the project: the land remediation and crop cultivation, the economic aspect, the processing, and then the legal aspects. For this presentation, we'll be focusing on the cultivation and remediation aspect of the project. So let us explore the potential of fibrous plants. We want to use them for 3 main purposes: to remediate the land, to extract the metals, and to produce fibre crops. So how can the plant actually do this? Fibrous plant can remediate land by the action of phytoremediation, which is the concept of using plants to extract, sequester, and detoxify environmental contaminants such as heavy metals by absorbing them in different parts of the plant. By doing so, the heavy metals content of the degraded mineland can be decreased, and there's a possibility to also recover the metals from the plant. Another attractive feature of fibrous plant is the wide range of products that can be made from them using different parts of the plant. This will effectively increase the product complexity of the fibrous economy. For this study now, we need to select appropriate fibre crops, and this will be very much site-specific. This is a map of abandoned mines in South Africa with the associated population density in specific region. The highest number of abandoned mines is actually located in the selected region with a mixture of coal, gold, and platinum mines, in which we have selected 4 sites with the following rainfall, temperature, and pH data. There are actually 6 main classes of fibrous plants, and these are the example of the most commonly grown one in South Africa. Along with the site data and with some additional criteria, we narrowed this list to 5 fibrous plants. One of them is a bamboo species, the Bambusa balcoa, and then we have 3 bast fibre crops, namely flax, hemp, kanaf, and then finally 1 leaf crop, sisal. A look at their annual rainfall requirement actually suggests that even though these plants are actually among the least water demanding fibre crops, they will still need a form of water augmentation in the selected sites. A distinguishing features between the bamboo, sisal, and the bast fibre crops are actually the harvest time, with the bamboo and sisal being perennial plants and the bast fibre being annual crops. We want to draw attention to the high fibre content of the bamboo, and this is one of the reasons why we selected it, but the fibre quality will tend to be lower than that of the bast fibre. All of these plants can actually offer multi-products, and they have been shown to actually accumulate heavy metals. There are, however, a number of challenges and limitations to this study. The lack of topsoil organic matter and good microbial dynamics will essentially inhibit the fibrous plant growth. The metal accumulation in fibrous plant tend to be low. Metals can also accumulate in harvestable parts of the plant, which will then make product safety an issue. And last but not least, the return on investment may take long. Our ongoing and future work consists of identifying ways to assist and optimize the metal uptake and growth of fibrous plant. We are also planning some experimental work with selected plants and some soil samples from mines to actually demonstrate the proof of concept. This will eventually feed in the overall Resilient Futures Community of Practice project. Thank you very much for your attention.